When Cristiano Ronaldo wanted Luis Enrique as Manchester United manager in 2021, nobody listened.
Cristiano Ronaldo is very keen on the Spanish manager, Luis Enrique.
United chose Erik ten Hag instead and called it a new era. 5 years later, Luis Enrique has taken PSG to back-to-back Champions League finals and already won the trophy they dreamed of for years. And after eliminating FC Bayern Munich to reach another final, one question is impossible to ignore. What if Ronaldo saw the future before everyone else did?
Forget the team. I would have liked to be coached by Luis Enrique. When people say, what does a coach do? That's exactly when you can turn and say, have a look at Luis Enrique.
To understand why this matters so much, you need to understand what Luis Enrique walked into at Paris Saint-Germain. This was a club obsessed with superstars, headlines, and individual moments. Every year, they built a team to win the Champions League, and every year, it collapsed the second pressure arrived. Messi, Neymar, Mbappe, different managers, different systems, same ending.
However, is anyone convinced this PSG side can go and get results against the better teams? I'm not sure they are.
Then Luis Enrique arrived and changed everything. He didn't build a team around one player. He built a team where everybody runs, everybody presses, and everybody sacrifices. Big names stopped mattering. Structure became everything. The front three pressed like defenders. Midfielders stopped hiding from the ball. Fullbacks became playmakers. For the first time in years, PSG looked like an actual football team instead of a collection of celebrities.
It's a state of mind in a suburb of Paris, and so as you can see, I mean, the numbers don't lie. It's crazy.
And that's exactly why Ronaldo wanted him at United. Back in 2021, United were already drifting. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer had lost control, the dressing room was split, and the club needed a manager with authority. Ronaldo reportedly pushed for Luis Enrique because he understood something most people didn't. Enrique doesn't care about reputations. If you don't work, you don't play. Simple. Instead, United chose Erik ten Hag after one good Champions League run with Ajax. At first, it looked promising. 2 trophies, strong interviews, discipline, standards. But slowly, everything started falling apart. Big money signings failed. Players looked confused. One week United pressed high, the next week they sat deep. There was no identity, no control, no consistency. Meanwhile, Enrique was building something terrifying in Paris. After Kylian Mbappe left, everyone expected PSG to collapse. That was supposed to be the end of the project. Instead, it became the beginning. Enrique finally had a squad fully built for his football. Young players, intensity, movement, control. No excuses, no dependency on one superstar. But what makes this story even crazier is that people doubted Enrique the moment he arrived in Paris. They said he was too demanding, too stubborn, too obsessed with control. Early in the season, PSG were dropping points, and critics were already questioning him. Some fans even believed the club had made another mistake. Enrique never reacted. While everyone focused on results, he focused on habits. Training intensity changed. Positioning changed. The way PSG defended changed. For the first time in years, attackers were tracking back instead of waiting for the ball. Young players stopped looking scared in big matches because every movement on the pitch had a purpose. And slowly, the transformation became impossible to ignore.
That's how Luis Enrique has built them for, the last few years, and he's built this team that are so together, young talent.
Ousmane Dembele went from being called inconsistent to looking like one of the most dangerous forwards in Europe. Vitinha started controlling games like an elite midfielder. Players who used to disappear in Champions League nights suddenly looked fearless under pressure. That's when people realized PSG weren't relying on moments anymore. They were controlling matches, controlling tempo, controlling emotions. They stopped looking like a team hoping to win the Champions League and started looking like a team that expected to win it. And then came Bayern Munich. Most people expected experience to decide the tie. Bayern had the history, the mentality, and the firepower. PSG had youth. But over 2 legs, Enrique's side looked calmer, sharper, and more complete. Every press was coordinated. Every transition looked rehearsed. Bayern couldn't find space because PSG never stopped moving. That's the difference elite coaching makes. Luis Enrique didn't just improve PSG, he changed the mentality of the entire club. Players who looked average before suddenly looked world-class because they finally had structure around them. The same thing happened everywhere Enrique coached. At Barcelona, he won the treble in his first season. With Spain, he rebuilt an entire generation. And now, at PSG, he's done what some people thought was impossible, turning a superstar circus into Europe's most complete team. And somewhere in all of this, Ronaldo's old opinion suddenly doesn't sound so crazy anymore. And maybe that's the part Manchester United fans hate the most. The club spent years searching for identity, spending billions on transfers, changing managers again and again, hoping one decision would finally fix everything. Meanwhile, the manager Ronaldo wanted from the beginning was quietly building one of the best teams in Europe. Not through excuses, not through media talk, but through coaching. Real coaching. And now, while PSG are preparing for another Champions League final, United are once again asking themselves the same question they've been asking for years. What would have happened if they had just listened? And with that being said, thank you for watching. If you appreciated the work and enjoyed the video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and drop your thoughts in the comments. I'll see you in the next one.